What is up, great machines? I am Hazard, your over-enthusiastic Gems of War streamer. It's day 4 of war and we are fighting against Shining Force 1. Let's see what we are up against today, and we are up against Osses, Storm, Aquaticus, Zul'Goth and Mistralus team. I think Aquaticus is used here to counter Beatrix and Copdraffle teams, submerge all allies when matching 4 or more gems. And well, this weapon is very good. I like to use this a lot myself. It will basically explode the whole board and generate a bunch load of mana to all these troops. Of course, if the weapon gets up and gets going, it will generate mana for Zul'Goth, and we might be in troubles. Yes, I know how to English, I think. Mistralus enchants all allies on 4 or 5 gem matches. This is pretty good team. However, they don't have any fast start here. So as long as I get my troops up quicker than them, I should have no problems against this. We have plenty of options what to use, and I think I'm going to line up my least used blue attack team here. This Doomed Blade Zul'Goth Taipan Possessed King setup. We don't have a mana generator here per se. Of course, Taipan can help. Converts brown gems to red to feed Zul'Goth, and then we have Possessed King, who is always very entertaining to use. His third trait explodes 2 random gems on 4 or 5 gem matches. So maybe we use this for a change. Let's check monk traits: Snap Freeze, Purification, Fast Healing, Water Binding, yes. Rock Solid, Water Mastery absolutely, and Fortitude. Okay. Frost Mage. Yeah. One thing about this team is pretty nice, especially with the Taipan conversions. If we have alignments right off the bat, we don't have to worry about being frozen on red gems, because Zul'Goth is impervious. Let's go and hope for the best. And we get absolutely insane start with couple alignments there. And now gotta remember that our Possessed King is frozen, so we can't use blue or green or purple extra turns. Now I'm going to cast these alignments here, or get those alignments with Taipan cast. And our Zul'Goth is almost up. Let's take that first. Nice. Incredibly nice explosions there. There we have a Doomskull match. We are going to use that first with Doomed Blade. Transform red gems to Doomskulls. So do that. Get rid of their hero. Now I'm going to cast my Zul'Goth, and I'm going to leave this here because if I take that, we will have only 8 or probably less skulls on the board when I cast Zul'Goth, so I may miss the extra turn. So now I have a lot more better chances to get that extra turn with more skulls on the board. We are going to kill the Air Zul'Goth there, and we got the extra turn. There is Doomed Blade alignment, do that, get rid of Aquaticus, then do that, and there, that's a match. I think that was a 0 turn win over there. And there is our first pet. Should promptly mention that it is a Vault weekend. Hooray! Lots of pets for those who need them. Second match against Vanguard, Shining Material, and I always forget to check the score, but now, before entering the second battle, I'm going to check that I got 3,285 points from the first match. That's very good. Life and Death team, we are going to switch to Beatrix double impo team, but we are going to change the order because Arachnian Weaver will deal true damage to the last two enemies, as does Life and Death. So we are going to swap Beatrix and Arboreal Crystal up top, and Moonsinger and Malcandesa have to take that true damage in case their weapon gets cast or Arachnian Weaver gets cast. Snap freeze, yes, yes, yes. Yes, I think I want this Storm Aura with Beatrix. Even though we aren't using brown gems, we will benefit from that dust storm because Beatrix creates brown gems as well as green gems. Lightning Strike, yes, I like that with B teams. Yes. And even though I sometimes say that you shouldn't use Lightning Strike when you are using double empowered teams to control the board, now we aren't actually going to control the board. We are just going to get B up ASAP and then spam it and trust that RNG carries us through the battle. Let's go. And there, I got to clear my throat as well. We have a bunch of alignments over there and there and there. Cast Malcandesa and convert yellow gems to green. We will get our B up. And now we have to think about if we want to cast our Moonsinger as well. We just countered Lamashtu with Malcandesa cast. Now there is 16 green gems and I think we are just fine to start spamming our B and hope that we get some extra turns. We got a 5 match over there, if you saw, 16 again and also 11 browns, so keep spamming. Another extra turn. Now gotta stop for a second. We don't have extra turn alignment with purples, and do they have any yellow to purples? Not really. I think I'm going to combo with this cast. Maybe I get a green or brown extra turn. So cast B again. Nope, we missed. Oh, but we got that 40% chance. Whew. And last spam over there. And that's it. That is another 0 turn match over there. And we got a 1416 points. That's pretty good. Okay, now we are fighting against a Herald Shining Watchman. Graveshear draw Doomed Tome Zugod. Okay, so a maxed book team. I quite like this, in fact. Graveshear is good troop to use in your blue defense teams because it transforms green gems to purple. It makes a lot harder to use those Forestroll, Gobtraful combos and Beatrix teams. We could just go guns blazing with this team. And in fact, that is what I'm going to do. Or not, actually. I am afraid of this Graveshear here way too much. So time to build another approach. Maybe it's time to go with this team. Elementalist. nullifies these books a lot. If you can entangle the top troop, which isn't immune to entangle, their book is, well, not very powerful. And if I can get my Zul'Gott up before theirs, I can kill their Zul'Gott, which is, I think, the main threat here. And I can counter Droll, their Droll, who destroys a boatload of gems. I can counter them with Mercy, because Mercy transforms purple gems to yellow. Yeah, and I can rope dart their hero if I get that stun in. I quite like this Necromancer class choice here. Jill of Death, Manasaur's Anti-Magic Spear, Stealthy, Arcane Surge helps with Droll, and Zul'Gott, and also that Rising Shadows. Usually people use Thief class with these books, because Thief has that hunt talent in the tree. Hunter's Mark, you know. But this is not bad choice, this Necromancer. Okay, I'm going with this team. I don't have to worry about any snap freeze or anything, but I'm still going to, just in case things go south, use those Orpheus medals. They don't have any stun abilities, so I am going to get those cleanse percentages from those medals. So try with this team. Take a sip of coffee and check for alignments. And unfortunately we don't have any. We do have a extra turn over here, which we will absolutely take. Unfortunately that doesn't change things much. But maybe we get that entangle and some freeze in. This is not extra turn. Oh, but there is a mercy cast. Right. But could we take this first? I think we benefit more from those yellows though. If we can stun their hero, we can pull it up. Yeah. So cast mercy now. And this is why you pay attention. I almost missed this one. You check the board, you take your time, and then you do your moves. So cast mercy and convert purple gems away. Yes, beautiful. Our rope dart is now up, and their lightning strike did us a favor. We have a brown to red alignment there to help to get our Zul'Gott up. Do that, and our Zul'Gott is up as well. Oh, and their hero is done. What a beautiful day. Pull their hero up top. I think we are taking those yellows. Yes. Rope dart is back up as well. Now I'm going to... I think I'm going to... Okay, let's think for a second. This is worrying. Although their top two troops are entangled, so it doesn't matter that much if Troll gets up if I kill their Zul first. And there is plenty of skulls, 10 exactly, so I think I'm just going to cast my Zul'Gott on theirs. And we got the extra turn as well. Beautiful. Is there a rope dart? Where do I see that? Rope Dart destroys 3 red gems with that solar upgrade when you cast it. So this doesn't actually ruin this alignment here. So now I'm going to cast my Rope Dart on Troll. Yes. Do a Skull Poke. Hope for some nice cascades with the lightning strike explosions. Do we have any conversion alignments? We do over here. And I think I'm going to take this first. Skull Poke will kill Troll. Now we can Rope Dart Graveshare and do that. Was that another 0 turn win for us? I think it was. 1530 points. Boy, we are rolling today. Can we do that? Brilliant result to Shining Frank, their champion. Another Doom Tome build. This isn't maxed, which is always helps. They can't mana drain if they get going. Green to blue, yellow to blue. Ulor there at the bottom to eliminate attack and magic. We are switching to my Tome counter team here. Snap Freeze, Lightning Size, Rock Solid, Fortitude. Yes, okay. I've used this plenty in the past videos. Malcandesa converts yellow gems to green. It feeds Apothecary. Apothecary transforms selected mana color to brown and cleanse all allies. This is a big deal, this cleanse, you know, against elementalist opponents. The Grey King is our main damage dealer, destroys all gems of chosen color. We will mainly concentrate on blue. And all enemies of that color take magic plus 9 true damage. And our mana drain silenced and frozen. Absolutely brilliant Guild Wars troop. This one here. And the third trait, all undead allies gain 2 armor and magic when matching 4 or more gems. So the magic will go up as much as you do those 4 or 5 gem matches along the way. And we are using a backup summoning weapon here, Arboreal Crystal. It has that tangling upgrade which entangles the top enemy when you cast it. Very helpful against book teams. And we are again using those Orpheus medals to help with the Snap Freeze. Let's go and hope we get lucky. A sip of coffee and check for alignments. Unfortunately, we don't have any extra turn alignments over here, but we can create something out of this and this. I'm thinking which one is better. I think I'm going to take this one and hope for some nice cascades. No one is frozen. Do that. We got brilliant cascades. Now we can cast our Malcandesa, our Apothecary, but there is no point doing that because this match over here will get our Grey King up, and that is what we absolutely want over anything else. And no one is frozen again, so let's do that. And now we can just cast our Grey King on blue gems and silence their hero and Ulor, and they can't bother us anymore. Should I take a look if I want to cast the Grey King now? There is no extra turns when I cast Grey King, so maybe I take this and maybe I can get that entangle on Scurvy Sea Dog up there. Yes, beautiful. Wow, I'm super lucky today. So now it is all the same what I'm going to do, even if I don't get that extra turn. Now convert Yeah, what the heck. I'm just going to convert these green gems to brown and hope Cascades get our apothecary back up. Get Kraking up. Maybe yeah, what the heck? This is going to take too long. And this is where this is where Apothecary comes very handy, as she has that cleanse. However, she isn't up now, and yeah, we need some blue gems because Scurvy Sea Dog is going to transform those green gems to blue. So maybe I just take that match. Oh, and I gave them room for a match. Well done, buddy. I'll take. Yeah. Gotta play this safe now. I'm taking that. Oh. Oh. Okay, 10. Oh, bollocks. I can't take that purple match either because Malgandesa is frozen. Now would be a very good time to get our Apothecary up. I mean, this is my win, that for sure. I'm just trying to minimize the damage taken. You can spam that right arrow if you don't want to watch this. Or you can always use the timestamps. Yeah. Where is brown extra turn? We don't have any. We could take this, but this explosion over here drops. Yeah, that is not damage unless bad cascades if I take this one. I know I'm entangled, but I don't want to take any damage right now. However, I should probably worry about that. Their hero is barriered and can get cleanse from medals anytime, but they aren't using any though. Okay. I think I'm going to convert these red gems to brown now and see where we end up. I can always summon replacement if I lose troops. Yeah, when I take blue, this will drop here and they can take the skull poke there. Or they can, yeah. I have to take those. Okay, now we have some extra turn alignments over here. We can take that, so we have to cleanse and do red to brown first. Now do that. Purple to brown. Yeah. Yellow, red to brown. And there, that's a match. Took way longer than I expected at one point. We got a 1503 points. And their Paragon is Shining Saddle Prof. Stormknight, Daughter of Ice, Scurvy Sea Dog, Essence of Evil. Okay. So they are converting mana. What? Why they are converting to blue when they don't have any blue troops at all? This team does not make any sense at all. Oh, whatever, that's not my problem. All I really have to worry about giving skulls to this and giving mana to Essence of Evil. Wow, I'm baffled. Paragon with that team. Okay then. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. Or actually, I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah. Okay, wish me luck. Anything can go wrong, man. Okay, no alignments for us. They have extra turn over here. And they are going to do double skull damage with that. I can't cast my Mercy, nor my Taipan. All I have to really worry about that Daughter of Ice who converts red gems to blue, which is no biggie. I can't use my Taipan after that, but it's not a big deal really. Blue gems help me. But really the thing is that, like I said, they don't have any blue troops whatsoever. And I have Mercy. So even if they get some extra turns, as long as they don't get their Essence of Evil up, I'm just fine with this match, really. If they get my troops stun, entangled and whatsoever, I can always cast Mercy and get rid of those negative status effects. So I think I'm just going to take this and let them take that blue 5 match in case they cast their Daughter of Ice, because the blue gems don't help them at all. So I'm not giving them that damage over there. And even then I could just take this brown gem here and be barriered. I probably should have used Impact as well. So this would be stun. But that is not possible anymore. I'm taking this skull and see what happens. They cost their daughter, they get some. Okay, we got the skull poke there after all. No freeze though, because our hero is immune to frozen, so take that. And now we just, I guess we take that. Yeah, pull their hero up top. They have alignment over here. Scurvy Sea Dog alignment, you know, green gems to blue. So yeah, I'm taking this skull match. Oh, but that blue drop there ruins it. That they will get that extra turn regardless. So maybe, and I'm barriered actually, so I can let them do that skull poke. And actually at this point I'm hoping that they take that skull poke and don't cast their Scurvy Sea Dog. Actually, when I take this, I will get some blue gems over there and we will ruin the 5 match as well. So take that skull, take that blue match and see where we end up after that. Nice cascades. Oh, they got some extra turns there. Great. And now I can just... And we got a magical cleanse as well. This is great day for me. We don't have any extra turn alignments with our Transformers, so I'm going to kill their hero. How about now? There is extra turn, take that. There is some yellow mana, but we don't need that. But we are obviously taking that to get some entangle and freeze in. And now take that. Yep, and this is a match. Rip armor. And there. That kind of Paragon battle. Okay, and we got a 1735 points. That is 65 points less than the maximum possible amount, I think. Not 100% sure if it's 1800 or 1850 points. The maximum score from Paragon battle, you know. Okay, we got a total score of 9469 points, which is a little bit less than I expected, but well, it's still 5 zip. Thanks for watching, have a great weekend mate, and peace!